What is something you randomly want to share? Next month is the very last payment on my house. Pretty excited about it. Next month is the very first payment on my house. I quit smoking weed after writing a contract to myself on the 19th of August. It's been 23 years of daily smoking. I'm proud of myself for this short time. I spoke to my mom yesterday and she shared with me that she wasn't feeling well and will be going to the emergency room today to check things out. She seemed strange and even said her goodbye to me as if she was worried she was going to die. It freaked me out. I tried contacting her today but had no luck. I'm worried. She lives in a different country. Edit all of you sending good wishes, thank you so much. Quick update, I reached out to my brother last night and he couldn't get through to her too, and so he called our mum partner. Her phone was dead and she's just been sleeping a lot, resting. She is very unwell. Turns out she had a fall a few days ago and hurt her chest. Been to the doctor then, who did x-rays showing fractured ribs. That was a few days ago. She hasn't gone to the hospital yet and my brother insisted that she should go. She messaged me finally a few minutes ago saying she will be going to the hospital soon, just waiting for her partner to come back from work. I'm frustrated that she didn't go in yesterday and that her partner didn't push her to go. I hope she will keep me updated throughout the day. If it wasn't for the travel restrictions I would have booked a flight already. I'm rooting for your mom. I'm so sorry you are going through this. It's my birthday today. I'm 244 days alcohol free and 46 pounds down. Ducking killing it, dude. Great job. I've written and self-published several books. My main fantasy series isn't perfect, but I love it. I can't get my family or friends to care. I shall read it. What is the name of it? AWW thanks. Zero Saga. They're on Amazon. I haven't had a suicidal thought in about a month. Still not doing well, but it's nice not wanting to be dead all the time. I got a job today in the death industry. Everyone has always made fun of me for wanting to work in the death industry, so I never really pursued it. Recently I applied for a position with a funeral home and today I was hired. Feeling pretty darn proud of myself and ready to do some super meaningful work. Edit, I can't keep up with the replies. I'm trying. If I miss you, I'm sorry. It's a good industry. People aren't gonna stop dying anytime soon. That's what I figure. Plus eco-burial options are surely to take off with our generation. No one I know wants to be embalmed, everyone wants to be composted into a beautiful tree. At the age of, well, 35 plus, I'm facing the prospect of going back to college and starting life all over again. It's terrifying. There has been a bigger response to this than I had anticipated. Thanks everyone for your support, experiences, and encouraging words. Doing that at 40 this semester has been very interesting. I'm the creepy old guy in freshman classes. Heal. I'm older than 3 of my instructors. Yep, when I said 35 plus, yeah, I'm 40, so I feel yeah. Glad to know I'm not the only one though. How do you find it treating you? Has your age made it any harder or easier? 40 going for music performance. Everyone has a bigger swinging dick than me, but it doesn't mean a thing. My horns are older and better, but we haven't gotten to that point yet. It's also funny that some of the professors are people who I went to school with there for undergrad 20 plus years ago. It makes for some hilarity. It's also funny that some of the professors are people who I went to school with there for undergrad 20 plus years ago. It makes for some hilarity. A fascinating insight. I'm sure I would experience the same, but I have since moved cross country, so highly unlikely to encounter my previous college instructors. As an aside, I looked at your profile. Oh my goodness. I love the sax so much. It is my favorite brass instrument. When played right, it can cut right through to your soul. Deleted all the pictures of my ex off my phone. Also, dolphins get high off of lightly squeezing a blowfish in their mouth, and then they play a game of pass the blowfish. My partner broke up with after 5 years and I'm struggling with episodes of crippling depression, and learned a few things coping with that and new relationship advice. Prioritize yourself always. There's a difference between being a selfish a-hole and a self-respecting person. Pick up a hobby you enjoy. Feel your emotions instead of suppressing them. Still struggling with this? LOL. Tough time. Take it one step at a time. It's been a rough few weeks and honestly I don't think I'll recover anytime soon. I know heartbreaks suck, but it isn't forever. Of course I fantasize how we only take a short break and meet again to fall in love and live happily ever after. The problem is how easy it is to romanticize failed relationships into these grand fantasies. If we rekindle our old flame we will be better together, and if not we will just be better. It's time for us to live our lives separate, and I don't know who needs to read this, but it's time to live your life to the fullest as well. Stay safe friends, and if you need a complete stranger to talk to just message me. I just bought a pretty expensive thing I wanted for a long time and I feel pretty good about it. I started to learn coding this year and I did expect to love it to the point I'm skipping lunch because I forget, because I'm caught in the flow and don't want to cut it and can't wait to get a job at this so I can make money which I will invest into learning more which will give me more job and so on until my brain turns to mush. I haven't felt this way since I was in high school 10 years ago and I used to grab my textbooks of my favorite subjects and read them before class. Coding is so rewarding. It's the closest we can get to crafting a spell. I just got an email for a job I applied to. I got past the hour screening, so I'm expecting an interview with a manager I used to work for. So I'm incredibly confident I'll get the job. It's so small, but that email lifted me out of a deep depression. I've been trying to get out of my current job for over 3.5 years. It had absolutely ruined my mental health to the point of contemplating suicide. But now there's hope, and the new job is one that will not only be tolerable, but fun. I can't wait for the interview. Edit well. Shucks. Thanks for all the support everyone. What a lovely thing to see so many people, strangers even, just pouring out encouragement. Much love to you all. This made my day. Astronomer here. Clap your hands once. And then a second later, clap them again. The distance between your hands when you clap them is about 530 miles 850 km due to the Earth's motion in space around the sun around the galaxy moving through space towards the Virgo cluster, etc. I did the calculation once to figure out where the different components are, and the interesting thing is pretty much all of it is from the motion of the Milky Way. And a tiny part from us going around the center of the galaxy. Speeds like the Earth spinning are just too small to matter. Space is awesome. Edit. A lot of folks are asking relative to what the galaxy is moving. The answer is relative to the cosmic microwave background CMB. Link if you want to know how. This article link has the gory details. I suck at science, but I love hearing facts like this. Thanks for the cool post, space scientist. After a couple years I finally took the step to get back into fitness and went to the gym for the first time today feeling sore but good. Edit. Thank you all for the very kind words. Those have motivated me a lot and I will definitely not stop and achieve my goals. I had dinner with my mom and she's really fun to be around. She showed me pics of her and a friend hanging out. And she was in the driver's seat of her car with a huge hat pulled low, so she had to tilt her head back to see. It was really funny because she looked like she's going wasso up lol. I've been working for 13 years and recently started taking courses online on my free time, just for the pleasure of learning, and it feels great. I got a haircut and nobody noticed. Of course nobody noticed. If you just got a haircut, you need to cut them all for people to notice. Edit. Thanks for my first gold. I got a girl's number today, which is super uncharacteristic of me. Duck yummy. I experienced coma after a heart attack at the age of 24, just before starting my PhD and a promising career. 5 years later I'm still so ducking, lost about what I should do with my life. Hi, my fiance is in a coma. Would it be alright if I messaged you and asked you about it? If that is too much I totally understand, and you don't have to feel bad about saying no. I just have very few opportunities to ask someone with personal experience. Thank you either way. I was in a medical induced coma for 3 weeks. Intubated and very ill. I had wicked dreams that incorporated the people visiting me and the events happening to me, surgery, exams, even getting washed up, and I would wake up a little now and then, but it was always when I was alone at night. I was scared but weirdly calm. No matter what, I would hear and remember when someone came close and spoke to me, like it would wake me to consciousness even though I wasn't able to show signs. That's how I knew that the hearing is the last to go when someone dies. That experience alone gave me solace when my father passed. So please know that he can hear you. Keep talking. Even if he doesn't respond, he is trying. I'm a nurse, and after taking a much needed break for 3 Malleus, I'm headed back to my hospital's covered unit in the AM for a 12-hour shift, trying to gather my strength and get my head right. I finally left my abusive ex and have gone no contact. Moved out last week. There is a warm-blooded reptile. It's called the black and white tegu, if I remember correctly. Edit, damn, didn't think this many people would upvote this. I've been pretty depressed lately. I need a hug. Get out of my life. Covered. The saguaro cactus takes 75 years to even start growing the limbs. I'm cooking sushi rice for the first time. I overcame a personal fear and got my driver's license a few weeks ago at the age of 27. The celebration got overshadowed by my family's mental health. I'm super proud of myself. I hate my job. What do you do? He does stuff that he hates. I bought my first house. I'm moving in today. I've bought and sold 2 houses, and some of the best advice I can give is to know your limits. There are a ton of things you can fix yourself by some Google and YouTube research. A little research on your end can save you a lot of money. However, you screw up doing electrical work and it can turn into a 1,000, 10,000 fix. This is something I really need to keep in mind. I just got my keys Monday, and with my mortgage almost double my rent, I'm going from a 1-bedroom out to a 3-bedroom house. I'm going to have a lot less disposable income. Not enough to be financially irresponsible, but enough that I need to think twice about these things. Much as I would love to hire painters, I'll probably do it myself. Oh yeah, painting is a breeze. Setting up and clean up are a pain, and it might take you a bit to see what techniques work best for you, but you will probably pay 10-20% the cost if you just do it yourself. Plus, pride of your work. I've finally been making progress with my dream of being a game developer, and I'm working on my first small project. Over 1,000 people upvoting and giving words of encouragement. I couldn't ask for more. Thanks. I got my first real job after graduating, but less than a month in, and I'm already over the whole 9-5 lifestyle and don't know how I'm going to survive the next 40 some years doing this. I had the same reaction. WTF. I have to do this all day, every day. All I can say is that you get used to it. Hobbies help a lot. This Sunday I'm officially 4 weeks sober. You must leave the coffee 3-5 minutes to cool down so it doesn't burn you. There is one girl in my class that made me happy for no reason. I kinda like her. We both came from the same country. We shared similar belief, but I don't have the guts to tell her how I feel about her. Edit, thank you for all of these suggestions. I've killed a cat on accident before, and it eats me up every time I see a kitten. I love the girl I'm dating so much, and I think she's legitimately the one, and it's very special feeling. My husband left me after he got me involuntarily committed in the psych ward March last year. I'm currently in the airport because I recovered. Formally divorced his ass. Upload to the scholarship of my dreams, and guess what? I got it. I'm about to board a plane to move to Europe. Possibly forever. I don't know if I'm happy or sad, but I do know that I'm slightly insane. Why, bro? Tell me everything. The more I get to know people, the less I care about them, and the less I want to spend time with that person, and sometimes I'll start hating them, even if they did nothing wrong. This isn't true for absolutely everyone, but it's true for a lot of people in my life. I've been feeling a little happier for the last month after feeling miserable for like 3 years. I'm finally getting a cat this weekend. After years of trying and hoping. Edit wow. Thank you all. I will try to post her pictures when we meet.